What's going on, everyone? I wanted to say thank you to a company we've been dealing with for a very long time. Geez, probably over 20 years, I'd want to say. It's been a while. Holeshot drag wheels. I want to say thank you to them. They came through, decided that they wanted to be part of our drag AE86 program. So I'm actually making this video because I'm getting a lot of guys who are reaching out asking me about the AE86. Since we are working on the Starlet lately, a lot of guys are thinking that that car is going to be on the back burner, and no, it's not on the back burner. Yes, the Starlet has taken a lot of time trying to get it ready for this up and coming year and the race season ahead, but my AE86 is definitely one of the cars that's at the top of my list, along with the other cars I'm working on too. So just wanted to, I've been, trying to slowly get things together, such as the wheels was one of them. So I got all the wheels redone, and I got some pretty cool things that I did to the wheels, something a little different, and I wanted to show you guys what we have from them. So let's see what we got. All right, here's what we got. So if you guys never heard of Holeshot wheels, they're actually out of Florida. They are in Bunnell, Florida, so it's really close to Gainesville. Actually Daytona, I want to say. They've been around again for a long time. I've known the owner for a really long time, and again, they kind of went above and beyond to get me set up, and I'm really proud. I'm really happy to run their products. So this is actually the front barrel. It's a 15 by 14 wheel. It is a double beadlock wheel. So those are the rear sections, the rear halves. I didn't have those anodized or powder coated because you're not going to see them. This is the front part you will see. I actually cut out the sticker and kind of put it in there again to help promote them. I appreciate guys that go above and beyond and companies that help us out, so I do my best to definitely promote them. So these again are the front barrels. They're all ready to go, and in the box we have, these are the outer rings which clamp on to the actual bead of the slick. So these are the outer rings, all anodized red. They make everything in-house. So all their beadlock components, they all do in-house. They're all welded to the barrels. I've seen their process. It's pretty cool. They take a lot of pride in what they do and making sure they put out a good product. So if anybody needs any wheels or anything, let us know. They make beadlocks. They actually make a 13-inch rim that I want to get for one of my cars, maybe my Starlet or one of my Corollas. I'm thinking about later. But they make a 13-inch wheel that's really nice. They have all kinds of different options of centers as well. This is the star center that I got here, so I'll show you the stars and the centers right now. Also the fronts, I'm using the old school wheel that came off my car. I'll put a picture of that right now. But they again, they went above and beyond to get me all set up. So I'm pretty happy about it. I've kind of been waiting on this. So this is an old barrel that I had that actually bent. This was on my 86, one of the front wheels. So they replaced that barrel, got me a new barrel. So I've been waiting to actually put this video together to show you guys all these parts. Look, I haven't even opened anything up. Everything is still here, all taped up. I haven't even seen any of these parts, so we're kind of doing it all together. But this particular front wheel that I used to run, it runs, now they make a wheel that is one piece with the hubs built in. So it has to have a hub assembly that, has the bearing and everything in there. So these are my hubs that I'll be using. All anodized black. They came out real cool. And we got Lola in here now. So these are the hubs. There's one of them. This is probably another hub. So let's see what's in here. There's another hub. Anodized all black. Looks cool. Then we have the centers. So these are all the centers, I want to say, for the front and rear wheels. Again, I haven't looked at any of this stuff. I've had this stuff for a little bit. Just wanted to make a video showing you guys it all at the same time. So all the centers are going to be red, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So this is actually the front center. So the way this works is this hub fits, centers right into that. So black hub, red center, and the barrel I want to say is black as well. So I have to dig in there and kind of find that. So these are all the centers. This is a front center again. These are the rear centers. So the rear centers are a lot thicker. Obviously they take a beating in the back. So these are 3/4 inch thick aluminum. So if you look at the difference between the rear and the front, you can see the difference in the thickness there. Obviously we don't need any weight up here. This has to be strong, so this will go into those black barrels over there. All right, and down in here, these are the front outer barrels as well. So this is the front outer barrel. So you got your center here, which normally would come in from the back. Right, that's gonna go right there. Actually, let's do it this way. So here's your hub, which they did a really good job machining these things to fit perfect in there, you know, so you can see how tight that is. So that's your hub with your center, and then this is the outer barrel. So that's gonna be what my front wheel looks like right there. Just really happy the way this looks and the way it came out. They gave me all new valve stems. They pressed all new races in here, and it's gonna look killer. So I got all new stainless hardware for this as well. At first I bought regular stainless hardware. So these Allen bolts here, they go on the back side of the centers. As you can see, that's recessed. So these stainless Allen bolts go there, right? They come through the barrel, right? So this will come through here. And then originally I bought these standard 6-point stainless nuts that would go here. And I said, man, you know what? I really don't like this. So I spent all this money buying all this stainless hardware, as you can see here. And then I said, man, I want some ARP stuff. So I went and got this 12-point ARP nut, which I think looks a lot nicer. I even got some ARP stainless washers. So that's gonna be what I'll use there as far as the nut with this, you know, this Allen bolt to keep all these fronts together. And then on the rears, they use a 6-point bolt, and I went and ordered some ARP 12-point. So it's gonna look a lot better, I think, just to get a little bit, you know, these are the regular bolts that normally go there, and instead I'm gonna use this 12-point. These are actually, I tried finding these in titanium. I have to keep searching, but for now, this is what I'm gonna use and go with. They're actually a little bit heavier than your standard stainless bolts. So let's see, I wanna get these things together. Let me put at least one wheel together and I'll give you guys an idea what it looks like assembled. Alright, so here's one of the wheels completely assembled. You can see all the ARP hardware in there. Kind of hard to see, but man, I love the way it looks. This wheel looks really good. Something different. I'm really not somebody who likes black. I kind of feel like it hides the look of a wheel or anything. Like a lot of guys like the engine, you know, the engine compartment's all blacked out and stuff. I don't really like that. To each his own, you know. So, man, I think this looks killer. So this is again a 15x14 wheel. And hard to get a good perception of how wide it is, but double bead lock. This side will have a polished bead ring, and unfortunately I bought the wrong screw for the bead lock. I thought these were fine thread and they're coarse thread, so I just presented one of the old bolts there just to give you guys an idea what it looks like all together. But I'm gonna get the front wheel together now. have the finished product. So it took me a while to get this front wheel together. There is some takeaways that I'm gonna get from putting this thing together. First of all is the washers that are on here are not the correct washers. I realized I didn't order enough of the ARP ones. So I just wanted to get the wheel assembled anyways. So I figured I took these other 5/16 washers that I had. Next is I put too much silicone. I don't know if you can see down there some of the silicone squeezing out. I just get worried. I didn't want to put not enough silicone. Then you have a tire that doesn't want to hold air, so it's kind of like a catch of how much silicone you actually put in there. But I figured that whatever, I'll be able to clean that after. I was cleaning some of it little by little while I was assembling the wheel. And lastly, I see that these screws are too long, so I could probably do with a 1/4 inch shorter screw. This is the wheel kit. Oh, look, I got some silicone right there. This is a screw kit that Holeshot sells, so I kind of copied what they had on one of the other wheels, but I don't like it. I think they're too long. But overall, I think the wheel looks cool. There is a bearing cover that goes here for the center hub. This wheel is actually an old wheel that they don't even make anymore. So this is their spindle mount wheel. The spindle mount, if you guys don't know, the strange spindle mount wheel doesn't have your 5-lug typical bolt pattern. So what these bolts are actually holds the hub in, and in the back the brake disc actually assembles right here. I'll show you on the start it how that works. So this is their newer style 1-piece wheel, and a lot of guys told me to keep it retro, so I said, you know what, screw it, I have these wheels, I'm just gonna clean them up, which are the wheels that I have over there. But if you look back there, brake rotor bolts to, on this particular type of wheel, there's a bolt that goes through the rotor that grabs onto the actual wheel. On the wheel that I have, this bolt actually locks onto the rotor. So the rotor will sit back here and it'll clamp it all down and tighten it all down, and then it centers on this hub also. So that's how that assembles. I'm gonna get some new washers and get some different bolts, but at least the wheel for the most part is together, and I'll just take them out one by one and then I'll torque them all down. But they're all pretty tight, pretty close to where they're going to be torqued. I checked it out with the good old arm torque wrench, so they're definitely close. It's going to give the car a totally different look. If a lot of guys who know me know I like red, and you can't go wrong with the black and red combination, so that's why I did that. But all right, guys, I missed the video on Wednesday just because I'm getting ready to travel out of the US and head over to Hawaii, so things have definitely been busy. I did get this video together for you, and we'll keep you guys updated of what's going on as soon as we get to Hawaii and start racing the red car. So take it easy. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.